It's
I
working.
don't know if you can. Okay. See how they order.
We're gonna work with that, okay? We live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live. So give me a second.
They should never gave this dude a mic. Here we go! He's killing it. Watch out. He's showing love and he's mad about it. Mad love. That's why we say, come on, man, you already know. Mad love.
Cold Red, it's official. I done lived through the storm with the rain drawn. It's getting brighter in the booth, put your shades on. I done elevated to another level, man. It's like I'm walking on stilts the way I do it, man. Yeah. I need the house with the roof and the ceiling missing. The marble floors with the stones just to walk on. The diamond bracelet on my wrist just to make it shine. I need a better life, man, just to call it mine. With them clap-on lights with a light switch. Red light illuminated for the night shift. Don't ever see me down, only elevated, man. It's like I'm famous Da Vinci, you get the picture, man? I need the bigger, better things in my life, man. Tired of walking through this life in this quicksand. Time to elevate my life, time to get it right. Time to paint a better picture, get my vision right. It's like I'm looking through glass, trying to catch the real. It's like a fish when you see it, got a hook and grill. Like the devil see my face and it gave him chills. I emerged from the bottom of the barrel, so you know that I keep it real. Glass half full, man, you gotta fill it up. It's like a man with no weight, you gotta pick it up. Double dutching on this block when I spit these tracks. Like I stepped on a crack and I broke your back. My flow stretch out like 10 packs when I spit. Just so cats really bleed when I'm spitting this. If you open up your mind, you can see my pain. It's like I'm Ray Charles crossed over in the game. Blind can't lead the blind, so I leveled up. Got my vision on my side, so I'm big enough. Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson ready, man. Like I'm Buster Douglas hitting with these balls, man. Broke pockets never win, man, that's loose change. Good with that lint in your pocket, not the same. You gotta open up and see a better vision, man. It's like I'm lost in the sauce, I need a bigger pan. I need the bigger, better things in my life, man. Tired of walking through this life in this quicksand. Time to elevate my life, time to get it right. Time to paint a better picture, get my vision right. These cats think they getting money, they just shredding bank. I'm trying to move from a private to a sergeant rank. Restructure my whole perspective of this life, man. It's like popping off the top when you sipping and you drinking on that Sprite, man. I see the game left, man, when I'm looking right. How we overlook the frame when the picture bright. Contact me if you need a better vision, man. I got that 2020 vision for these cats, man. These cats cloud chasing, man, like they only fans. Gripping, holding a mic like it's their only chance. These people think they controlling things, they just standing still. Tired of vanilla ice, man, that Meek Mill. Heavy hitters never balance on the weight scale. Putting bars to these verses like it's post mail. Open door policy when I spit these
Yo, stop it. Big shout out to everybody listening. Code Red is in the building. That was bigger and better. The guard. Code Red is in the building. What up, family? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yo,
Feel
I know.
great.
Yeah,
Feel
that's
great.
good. That's good, man.
Feel
I
great to
don't.
be here. I appreciate it.
Fireville's own. You know what I'm saying? I know that you came from up north and came down south. We'll get to that story here in a second. But yeah, you've been doing this thing for a little bit, right? So how are you, man? How is your post pandemic looking right now?
Oh, I mean, it's looking pretty good. I mean, the pandemic came and everything, and that really opened my mind, like as an artist, to really venture out and utilize social media to my advantage at that time. And that's what I really did at that time was take advantage of that. And it
Yeah.
really gave me a big opportunity to really widespread my name. I know a lot of other artists, they might think, it stopped them or put them down, but it really actually elevated me because people wasn't able to get outdoors. So they gave them an opportunity to actually get on social media and actually start checking some artists out. And that's really what expanded me at that time was when, the pandemic started.
Yo, big shout out to everybody listening.
Yeah, it was great.
If you hear the guard code red all over the place, just that the guard code red. You can follow him all over the place, all platforms and things like that. He's here right now on the Mad Lust Show, QSJ Radio, powered by a whole bunch of radio stations. Don't worry, I'm gonna get those names out there. There goes my contract. But the thing is, you've been doing this for a little bit, but do you remember when it was your time? Like you knew that you had bars, or you wanted to write songs, or you wanted to record. Do you remember what that moment was like?
Uh, I mean, that moment was originated from the beginning. The first time I heard "Ready to Die" with Notorious B.I.G. and I first heard that album, and I really just sat in my aunt's living room as a kid and just really just recited that and the power in it, and just memorized the whole thing from beginning to the end. And from there it kind of grew and it kind of expanded. Um and, and it's always been a part of me most of my life until I got to Fayetteville, and I was generally just a house rapper. I didn't really get out too much. And then I hooked up with Hip Hop Cinema, and I actually went outside
Mm.
and started going to some showcases and stuff like that, and really just started performing with them and making moves with them. But it hadn't really clicked with me officially until I actually worked at Pilgrim's Pride in Sanford, North Carolina, and they heard I rap, so they asked me to make a song. Not thinking, it would be as big as it was, but they asked me to make a song for, our training program because we became the number one training facility in the company. And they asked me to do a song for it. So I actually assembled the song, put the song together, and took it back and gave it to them. And when they listened to it, they were like, uh, I didn't know it would be this good. So they took it in and they played it for the actual person that was running the facility, and they made it their actual anthem. So
Wow.
that's when I decided to start giving it a chance. Like, oh, if I can do that, man, let me see what else I can do.
Wow, big shout out to everybody listening. If that it is a really good story right there, because it actually was bigger than you, right? It was
Yeah,
signed for a program already from the jump, bro. Wow, that's really
that's really
lovely. That's
I was
really
gonna say that's really what I'm about, and it's as I tell a lot of people, in order to be successful in the world at anything that you do, you got to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You know, so many companies out there, so many places you can shop and stuff like that. They got different brands in them, but they bring it all together in one place, and music is no different in my vision. In order
yeah.
to be successful, you got to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You know.
If you guys are just tuning in, we have the guard code red out of North Carolina talking about his beginnings of a musician. He's brought to us over here by the from my peoples, man. It's always good peoples when people come through here, and things like that. So I got this song sent to me, same energy, which is crazy because I know we was talking about like positive vibes behind the scenes, and we don't deal with the negative stuff. But when some people talk about same energy, sometimes it's like I'm gonna give you exactly equally what you have been giving me, and sometimes those feelings are negative. Like what
Yeah.
what what happened with this song, and made you write about it?
So basically, it's as me as an artist, what I've witnessed a lot of times, I show a lot of love to a lot of people because I appreciate music and I got love and passion for music. But in a lot of cases, I get a lot of negative feedback when it comes to my music. I don't tend to get the same type of love that the other people or the other artists, around the way tend to get, and most people would probably think that I intend with same energy, that I made same energy as if you give me negative energy, I'm gonna give you negative energy back. But actually, it's quite the opposite, flip of that. So even though you give me negative energy, I'm gonna give you the same energy, and I'm gonna maintain that same energy, regardless of the situation that I might encounter as an artist, in dealing with anything that I go through as far as music is concerned, and it's really just trying to educate people that you get what you give out. So if you give out negative energy to somebody when they're giving negative energy to you, then necessarily you're going to get negative back. But if you give out positive and continue to give out positive, that eventually, people will respect you more for giving them positive than negative, and eventually that negative person will eventually crumble. you know,
Yeah, yeah,
whenever you give it back in a positive
yeah.
way. There's a good way, there's a way that you can give positive energy in a negative situation.
Yo, can I get some emotes in the chat for the homie Code Red for that breakdown of this song? That was crazy. This one right here, Code Red, same energy. You can find this in streaming platforms and things like that. So here it is right now on QSJRadio.com.
Man, people try to give you negative energy, but I ain't with that. I need that positive energy. Yeah. Code Red. It's official. Same energy, man. Yeah.
How you wanna try and feel some way toward me?
Yeah.
Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
Same energy, man. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Come on.
when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me. Hey.
I try to keep a fresh mind when I'm in the booth. But these people got me lost, got me seeing truth. All that negative energy that you kicking, man, it's like you on the mound, pitching with an open hand. And I'm the catcher throwing signs, pay attention, fam. I'm trying to teach you how to win, son. But you running in circles, you'll never get it done. Cat got your tongue when you're in the booth with dog. It's like riding down the street with the heavy fall. And I'm in the side seat, cut the beams on. Tired of living in the dark, man. Gotta elevate your mind to a better plan. All that hate that you throwing, you'll never see the light. Always seeing the post, but never hit the light. It's like painting a picture you never see, right? Try to paint a picture you can see. That same energy you bringing on the scene, son. That's the same energy when they pull the gun. Trigger empty, so you shooting out blanks now. You can't see the sun blocked by them headed clouds.
Some way toward me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
Same energy, man. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Come on.
when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me. Hey.
Can't drive stick, son, if you can't clutch. It's like an empty clip, son, when you pick it up. Try to load it in your gun and you're shooting blank. It's like Mike Tyson fighting gets a featherweight. Guaranteed he knocked that man out of his freaking place. But heavy hitters never lay down. It's like you teeter-totter life when you're hating now. You're being patient with the hating, but you're falling down. It's like the weights on your shoulders as you're falling down. You're on the ground looking up, now I got the crown. Let me show you how to elevate. A better mind guaranteed to be a better way. It's like you're sitting in a room with the light strong. There's a monster in the closet with the knife drawn. And you yelling for your mom, cut the lights on. Let me show you that there's nothing there. If you open up your mind, you can see it clear. All that negative energy, just a waste of time. It's like the turtle in their hair at the finish line. All that work you put in was just a waste of time.
Some way toward me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the
Same
same
energy.
energy you gave me.
Yeah.
Same energy, man. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave
Listen, right?
Yes, yes,
Right? Like
passion, man. I love it. I
it's
love it,
it's it's
and it's really
it's good. Listen, that was one of those things that I was like, yo, I'm gonna get on a verse with that, right? But I can't, I can't top it. But the thing is like I'm sitting there and I'm like, I think it was like the timing.
yeah,
Like the timing music. I think that's exactly what's going on with you because almost since the beginning,
yeah,
things are just like, okay, when I released this, then this became that. When I did this and it became that. But when it came to me, it was one of these things where I was I'm really feeling like my haters really be watching me. Like I really be
yeah,
feeling that. Like they really out here watching me. They watching me. They stalking. They talking crazy. You can't even imagine the amount of like what the you know what I mean? Like what like and then when you sent this, I remember it was Eric. He sent this, and I was like, that's timing. Like this is exactly how I'm feeling right now. And then I'm listening to the bars, and I'm like, yo, we got to get Code Red in here. I didn't even
that's
say it.
love.
They just went in and did whatever they had to do. But the thing is like you could take that song and switch it up for your own feelings, especially with the
Yeah,
chorus is going crazy. Like, why you feel this way about me when I'm just giving you the same energy? And
exactly.
this doesn't
That's
even make
exactly the
sense.
concept.
This
That's
doesn't even make
exactly it.
sense. And it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. But I want to give a few shout outs to everybody in the chat right now because I want to give a demographic out. We got people out here from Virginia in here. We got people out in Australia. What's up, gamer mate? How you doing? We got
Okay.
Southern VAs in here. We got New York up in here. What's up? Thank you so much. Wisconsin
Hey,
is in here. You guys, if you're gonna stay in here, make sure you guys drop these questions because I don't think that he's ready for these dumbass questions that I'm gonna send him later on. I mean, they dumb. They're really dumb. Like I gotta throw this whole shit out. You know what I mean? I gotta.
hey,
I really do. I really gotta throw these questions out. But I don't want to because I love them.
I
So,
love that. I love questions. Hey, there ain't no dumb questions.
yo, I'm telling you, when these questions show up, they're gonna be dumb as shit. But my thing is like well, you talked about it earlier with the amount of lack of love that you getting from certain things. Like you're a lyricist, right?
Yeah,
You combining the grammar with the music, poetically, bars. I'm sure that at one time or another there was kind of like the hate on the mumble rap, but
yeah,
like how do you accept that kind of thing now, and do you? Because on the real, like the commercial hip hop is something that was almost impossible for us to see.
yeah,
We never really, because it was always like if it was underground, right? If it was underground, if it was like the Locks mixtapes, right? If it was something like when Jay-Z stuff came out, you never really bought the album, you bought the bootleg. You went to
yeah,
DJ Clue shit. You know what I mean? Like you never really did any of that. But it had to be really underground, but because people didn't really understand, because as soon as it made radio, it would be it would be taken out of context. It'd be like too
right,
much for you. It's too relatable because it's on a different level. A lot of people's not gonna explain this shit this way. Okay, they're not gonna do that. What they're gonna do is
yeah,
they're gonna appreciate the people that paved the way and stuff like that. But then you gotta understand some of these people are fathers now. Some of these people are grandfathers now. And we have to understand that we paved the way for our kids to take whatever we have and elevate. And um how do you feel with the big changes of hip hop? Because remember, there's lyricism, there's people that make dance stuff, there's a whole other demographic of artists, and then there's the rah stuff. The MOP shit was crazy. Every rah, rah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's reckless, everybody's bugging out. But then they love them forever, right? But then when we come into the generation now where they kind of think it's emotional hip hop, but we always had the emotional hip hop. We always had them in albums. You know, we always had them like it was hidden, and people didn't understand that part. It was hidden, but now it's out there and it's in the open. But it's an evolution of hip hop. But did you take it like that, or was it like, damn, this shit is trash, and I'm out here working, I'm trying to like do these bars, and now they got somebody coming in and they say Cheerio on the damn song, and there's no milk, and then they got a hit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how I really feel about that, I feel like everything has its time. I feel like it's just it's more adaptable to you know the people that are out there right now, the young crowd. They pull to that, and as many would say, they kind of pretty much run a lot of the as far as the ears are concerned, and what people play and what people don't play. um but I do feel like they're, as far as the new age music, I feel like they're not legendary. And that's the part that hurts me the most, is the simple fact that you got so many rappers out there, and they're talking about crazy things, and drugs and Molly and all this other stuff, and then they're getting shot and people getting killed and things like that. And I don't think that's cool. Especially when it comes over music. I feel like everybody's entitled to express their opinion as far as music is concerned. But I feel like I really miss, the legendary, type of music, like the DMX, and the KRS ones, and the Jay Z's, and they stood on their own because they came in with their own style, and it couldn't be duplicated. But now it's a lot of duplication, like, and a lot of times when people hear my music, they won't even take the time to even really hear it out, for the simple fact that I don't use auto tune. So it's a really hard struggle, especially when you're in the South, and the South is all about that crunk turn up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's kind of hard,
I don't even
especially when
know.
I go.
That's what I was thinking. Like, yo, there's no way this motherfucker is really out down south where he got bars like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I know a few.
So
I know a few of y'all like that. So I feel it. It's more of keeping the essence to
yeah,
to what it is. And
yeah.
yeah, I
I
do.
definitely, I love the passion, the passion that the '90s brought, and where everybody was off in their own lane, and did their own thing, and that's pretty much the era that I come from, and the area, and the style that I developed, to stand out on your own. But nothing against the artists nowadays, they really got a unique sound, and I listen to a lot of auto tune and a lot of new school music. I do listen to a lot of new school music, but I never forgot about the old school music either,
Yeah,
because it brings a lot of sense, a lot of knowledge to the game that is definitely missing right now,
you
in
know.
my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely missing.
No, it's all good, because the thing is we and I say we, like, as a hip hop community, have always really wanted, hip hop to be exactly where it's at. Like, it's being heard, it's in commercials, it's influential, people are listening. But it's always been controversial to our own people. I still remember Condoleezza Rice trying to take down hip hop. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they believed it promoted violence. Like, nah, the violence has been happening. It's
Yeah.
been. What are you talking about? We got to tell these stories, because not everything is a love song. Not everything is a banjo on my knee. Like,
Yeah.
not this is ridiculous. And if you can't understand the struggles of the ones that you were ignoring, you're gonna understand. Now, I hip hop has taken a big turn in fashion. It's turned everywhere. And the reason I bring that up is because, since you are, already in a controversial area, right? They don't know if they down south or not. You know, they
Yeah.
it's true, right? Like they don't know. Like some people are like, nah, son, that line. You know, I don't know what they
Yeah.
say down there. It's
Kind of
whatever.
in between.
Yeah, like you getting a lot of people in there. It's a mess. You got legends that come from your own city that you at right now, and you know, people got to take it in. Like I don't have what you know. I don't believe in what's called dated stuff. Right?
Yeah.
There's definitely a love for this type of hip hop in different areas of the world, you know, and that's why some artists when they do start rolling out and start doing things, they leave the states, they go where they're appreciated, you
Yeah.
know, and some of them starting their careers at 40, 45, 60, and killing it, you know, like it's crazy. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're not trying to lead you.
That's the awesome part about nowadays eras is that there's not an age limit on it anymore, you know, and it gives you a more variety, a bigger spread, and you know, I think really with the new school sound, it really opened people up to it opened their ears up to variety,
Yeah,
you know, in a
yeah.
major way.
Yeah, and I do understand that too, because as everybody was getting really tired, really tired of listening. Like I can't even tell who was who for a little bit, right? I couldn't tell who was who's that rapper, who was that. You know, it was really the same sound the whole way. Kind of like reggaeton, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know who the
Yeah,
voice is, like bro, like boy, that's it. Like that's all I know. But but it did open up a lot of people to a lot of subgenres of hip hop. All right, the subgenres is what people really forget is that um, because you like a certain style of hip hop, don't don't take it for granted. There's different styles of hip hop. That's what we have to understand because um, you know there's a lot of people that are mixing different types of hip hop together. You know, and I think Dre has been
right.
trying to do it for a long time. Dre has been trying to give us hip hop metal for like 25 years and it really never caught on, and it did to a certain community, but it's not commercial. It's still that hidden part, especially when it's very new. That's where the underground comes up. The underground keeps this thing alive.
Right.
And I got a lot of people not really understanding that part. Like you know, they can they're gonna pick somebody and then you just gotta run with it. They're gonna pick you and they're gonna run with it, and they're gonna pick you and then run with it. And and you know the thing is like you understand this now as an independent artist because you gotta post, you gotta promote, you got to
Hmm.
make sure that you know you know studio ready or whatever it's called, broadcast ready. It's called broadcast ready. That is this that the internet is there for you now, right? It's working in your behalf. But some people don't want to put in the internet work, right? They don't want to do that. So it's like I don't really want to spend 2 to 3 hours fucking with this internet shit because at one time being on the internet that long was not cool. It was not
Yeah,
cool. It was disgusting. It was like get a life, go outside. But now this is
yeah.
everything that we got what to do. Now that you have to do that, how comfortable are you now with like knowing the internet and playing with the algorithm, see what's working for you? Because I do be seeing you posting some stuff. I do be like, okay, you know, he's letting his mind out. Because you gotta let your mind out in different ways. Like,
Yeah,
because if you say it, you crazy. But if somebody else say it, it's like, you see, I fucks with that too, bro. 100. 100. Shut the fuck. Anyways, but you feel me? Like how's the internet
yeah.
been helping you not only as an artist, but you also are using it to like share your life, you know, with your friends and family that are no longer around.
I feel it gives you creativity as an artist. I feel like it expands you further than it ever has. Being a artist or a musician or anything, you know, I watched a clip with Jadakiss, and that's when it really smacked me, you know, and I really started to focus on it. Is he said, you know, it's different now. I had to change. I had to adapt. I was used to the 90s. And then, you know, social media came out. Now you can't, like, he puts videos out. You can't even put a song out without really a clip or a video or something to go along with it, because it just it gives you so much more foundation and so much more exposure and so much more creativity that you don't have to be directly in front of people anymore to promote yourself, to get yourself out there. And it's what I like to try to tell a lot of artists in my because they're local and they're around here, and you know they go to the same showcases, they do the same performances, they do the same thing over and over again in front of the same people over and over again. And I try to tell them, like, these live reviews and the people on the internet. I mean, you can get direct access with people now that you weren't able to reach before.
Yeah.
So why are you limiting yourself to just being, you know, in the city and not expand yourself beyond that? Because it's just at a click of a button. Like there's so many musical groups and so many live reviews and so many ears. Like every ear matters. So, you know, why not put yourself out there and be in the city as well as spread yourself through social media? That way you can get to the level that you want to get to, because you never know who's listening now. Before you had to be directly in front of them.
Yeah.
Now you just have to connect the dots. It's
You
very
know,
different.
big shout out to everybody listening in. Status White is in here. What's up, my guy? That's what his status is. White is
Yeah,
standing
that's
in there.
fine. Status White.
The Eric
Okay.
artist family is in here. Kirkwood is in here. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for listening. K Swiss, what's up? How you doing? So you know, I it's crazy because it's a job, right? Like being an unsigned artist, people don't understand. Like, there's limitations to what you can do. What can you afford, right? And I feel you on getting on a live, because the thing about these live reviews that people forget is not because one person or a group of people are analyzing your song. It's the amount of people that watch them. You know, you don't know who's in the crowd. Just like, but you know, don't get me wrong. I do advise artists to continue becoming a household name in your neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
and if it's that doing that once a month showcase and stuff like that, like people are gonna recognize that song. But you got to do more than that, right? You got to do more than that show. Go maybe 50 miles away, maybe 100, 200 miles away. Come back home real quick. Things like that, because it works the same. It's just different because you're on the internet. You know, you're showcasing your song. There is one judge, and there's a whole audience. It's the same thing when you go to a showcase. There's only one person that actually makes the moves. It could be a panel of 60 for real, but it's only one person that you know who's influential out of that 60, and there's an audience. So if people understand to work, like, and I know that you taking it for yourself too, because hearing that you are advising other artists, people need to understand that is the real shit about this hip hop shit. Because a lot of people do not understand that a lot of the people that are legends right now are because they continuously keep helping them out. They continuously are telling them this is what's working, this is what's going on. A lot of people are not, you know, they see the dumb shit that goes online and then they forget somebody drops an album. Like, hip hop has been controversial for shit like that for a long time, but a lot of people are feeding and not understanding that they're playing by the books that's always been working. These people are real friends. That versus shit, that's some crazy shit, because none of these people want to kill each other. They don't want to do none of that stuff. They really out here really showing love to each other. And I seen that when it was like, and people might think I'm crazy, but I seen it when it was Fat Joe and Ja Rule. I already knew they never had beef. I already knew that they never had problems. But Fat Joe basically decided to utilize himself to show Ja Rule did have a big imprint in hip hop, you know. And if it wasn't for a Ja Rule, there wouldn't be the excessive 50 Cent. a lot of people don't understand that there was no one else to pick on at that time. So people might think that I'm crazy, but he never really went head hunting until it was somebody who was on the top 20 Billboard charts. But that was the way that hip hop works. You know what I'm saying? And still, 50 is still, a troll. He's still, who he is, but he's making money elsewhere. He successful. And I still remember when he came out, people thought that he was going to be this one dude that was going to go away. He was going to go commercial and he was going to disappear. But being relevant for at least 5 years in hip hop, and people could forgive me if you feel different about this, but if you got a name for at least 5 years in hip hop, I believe that you will be a legend in at least some type of demographic. Some those people that have been rolling with you for 5 years will definitely keep your name alive. Now you have been doing this for a minute, seen the transition, and you probably already a legend and don't even realize it. Because when people think about legends, they think it's money. But I'm gonna name people right now that nobody really seen money. I see Cormega, I seen Nore. He got a podcast now that's killing it, and his speech was touching. You know why his speech was touching? Because people forget that Nore is Hispanic. And where's the love that Hispanic rappers get? They get shitted on all the time, but they forget that this shit started with them. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Tati Quieto, blah, 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 and Habichuela. Like, it was all there. Like, but anyways, I'm ranting too crazy right now, but let's get into this next single real quick. We'll take a little, a break real quick. But One Life to Live. Like, a lot, there's these things where it reminds me of Mace. All right, before the murder Mace, before the Iglesia, before the church Mace, that it was like 24 hours to live. Yeah. That was one of those. That's one of those things. Oh, that. What? Remember that? Yeah. I'm showing my age now. So this song right here kind of compares me to that. So what was going on with this one when you wrote that and you sat there and you heard the beat and you was like, yo, I got to get on this.
So really, the story behind that is really, I had just had to leave a job that I had been at for 3 years, and that was at Pilgrim's Pride. I had to leave that job because financially, I couldn't afford to travel no more, and I had been dealing with some financial issues that were restraining me back. So I wasn't really gaining a profit working out there. So it kind of broke my heart to have to leave there, especially after everything that I did with them and making the anthem for them and everything and building up this facility as the #1 training facility. So it kind of shook me up. So I had to leave there, though, in order to better off my family. But when I did that, I had to fill that slot temporarily. So at the time, I was working at McDonald's. Okay. And I was working at Taco Bell. I was between two of those jobs, working 2 jobs. And it was a time where I had just looked at myself and said, okay, you got to go out there and you got to really, go for what you want in life and stop accepting and stop sitting in your situation saying, okay, this is what I got and I'm going to just deal with it. No, I had to elevate myself. So I created this song in order to elevate myself, to push myself to get to the next level in my life that I needed to be at. And that's how I really created One Life to Live. And then after creating that and actually listening to the song after I recorded it, it motivated me and pushed me to get to where I'm at now, which is a better paying job with a higher elevation. So, it really went a long way for me. Like every song that I make, it's dealing with the situation I'm dealing with at the time and trying to overcome that obstacle and get to the next one.
That timing music, people not understanding that timing. Ain't nobody ever said that to this dude, I swear. One Life to Live, Code Red.
I'm
I'm like a flashlight of life when I shine through. Keep the struggles of your past right behind you. Never let them press you down back against the wall. Gotta fight back, stand tall against them all. Never let them hold you down, man, you strong enough. Hold your head up high, never get enough. Give it your all, nigga, until there's nothing left. One life to live, nigga, till your last breath. We live in this life, nigga, we gotta shine out. These niggas try to take your shine, black them niggas out. Niggas try to hold you down, back against the wall. You gotta stand tall, fight back against them all. Go and grind, hustle, nigga, go and get the cash. Never let these haters take a nigga out his bag. Money makes the world spin when you're in it, nigga. But if it don't make dollars, no sense, nigga. That's the logic of life, nigga, I'm speaking on. Got the facts of life, nigga, the heat is on. You don't wanna wait for it, go and get it, nigga. Never let them hold you back, you a real nigga. Never let these haters hold a nigga in the ground. Go and claim it for yourself, you're a king now. Anybody try to perpetrate against the game, stand up and let them know who you are, man. I'm the code red. I'm like a flashlight of life when I shine through. Keep the struggles of your past right behind you. Never let them press you down back against the wall. Gotta fight back, stand tall against them all. Never let them hold you down, man, you strong enough. Hold your head up high, never get enough. Give it your all, nigga, until there's nothing left. One life to live, nigga, till your last breath. I'm like a flashlight of life when I shine through. Keep the struggles of your past right behind you. Never let them press you down back against the wall. Gotta fight back, stand tall against them all. Never let them hold you down, man, you strong enough. Hold your head up high, never get enough. Give it your all, nigga, until there's nothing left. One life to live, nigga, till your last breath. I'm all about the elevation, gotta get it, nigga. They try to knock me out the frame, I got a bigger picture. And I'm smiling every time a nigga come around. Meditated but dedicated, I'm winning now. Anybody better get me, bet I'm gonna win. Contemplating the definition on how to win. Regulating the definition of life, nigga. Dedicated but motivating the right niggas. I ain't quitting in life, nigga, I elevate. Back against the wall, bet I'm gonna penetrate. Separated the implication of life, nigga. Just to elevate my life into the right picture. Now I'm seeing the vision, nigga, I get it done. Open up your vision, nigga, come and get you some. My life for liberty dedicated till the end. Regulating the definition on how to win. I'm here now. It's official. I'm like a flashlight of life when I shine through. Keep the struggles of your past right behind you. Never let them press you down back against the wall. Gotta fight back, stand tall against them all. Never let them hold you down, man, you strong enough. Hold your head up high, never get enough. Give it your all, nigga, until there's nothing left. One life to live, nigga, till your last breath.
He ain't no DJ.
Let's bring out the main course.
He sure acts like one. Traffic light. Traffic light is spitting everybody. Send those tracks in now.
Yo, listen, man. I'm not a DJ, bro. I just press buttons. But anyways, big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. You tuned in with Code Red, the guard Code Red, if you want to follow them all over the place. You know, people try to start with small questions and stuff like that. And I want to get to one real quick. The guard Code Red. That name is very long. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm sure the Code Red is something like, very simple. It's not what the meaning is. The guard Code Red is something deeper than that. What's up with the name? Why you chose that, and when was it that you chose?
So basically, in the beginning, I went by Code Red, and that was back in high school. That was the first name that I created and I came up with. And I kind of carried that name. And then once Eminem came out and I seen, and I learned from him by watching him, and he had Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers and Eminem, and he had 3 different names. And I said, well, maybe I need to extend my name just to bring more, variety to my name. So then I started going by the guard Code Red, the surgeon. But I really didn't step into the guard role until I actually dropped the guard album. And that's at the point where I really found my purpose in music. And that's why I decided to attach the guard Code Red, and put it together, because the guard is pretty much me and my perspective in music, and my intentions on what I tend to, create with my music. And that's like as a pretty much a protector, not of hip hop, but of people, and the things that they go through in life, and creating music that's gonna, empower them and help them elevate to the next level. And from that position, that's why I consider myself like the guard, because anything that might come against you, I create music to deflect it, so you can continue to grow and continue to expand and move forward.
Yo, yo, that motherfucker. Yo, he said, yo, I used to call this is what I got in high school, but dang, yo, when that white boy came out and he had like 3 names, I had to go in.
Yeah.
But then when I put the guard, the surgeon and stuff like that, like I had to come up with an essay for that. But it was all good, like, my bad. That the thing about names of an artist, right? Everybody gets little bugged out when so many people have like young and then a name with it, or little and a young with it. Like some people just grow up with a nickname. They grow up with a nickname, they stick with it. Like that my first nickname was Doofy Dave. Like, and I was supposed to grow up like that. Like, you get attached to your name. Like, if you get attached to your name, you got to feel like you have to, like relate to the name. But after a while, you just grow up. And then I was like, nah, man, my name is Traffic Light. And they were like, why you call yourself Traffic Light? And I was like, because everywhere you go, you see me. Like, it was, yeah. Yeah, I try to get a
like
T-shirt for that, but like,
I like that. That was smooth.
yo, I had to pay child support. I couldn't get the T-shirt. But the thing is like, you grown now. You see a whole bunch of stuff that's going on in the world, and I really hope that, especially because you out there, you holding it down for the community, that you don't get caught up in the bullshit. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on there. People are like catching on to the trolling. Like our own people are trolling each other. They're headlining each other. They trolling. Like, come on, people. Like, we really shouldn't be doing any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Any of this stuff. Like, I don't care about their relationship like that. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. And it's like all the bad stuff, the bad stuff, the bad stuff, the bad stuff. Like, come on. Like, do you really have a household? Like, I feel like people that like that fall into that category, they really don't have a household together. Like, they really don't understand. Like, you don't want to send your children out there to a world like that. You don't want to do that. And people be eating that stuff. But the thing works for people. That's the stuff that really like irks me. It works for people. It works for them to throw the negative thing in there, man. I don't get it, man. Maybe that one college class, culture on diversity, maybe that shit fucked me up because they be going in there and it be like the wrong skin color dude like teaching this stuff, but he's about that life. He's about like, I will die for the suffering. So if you're not dying for the suffering, then you don't understand the suffering. And a lot of people will not put themselves in that position anyway. They'll try to find a way out of it. So they'll be like, look, I'm not about that life anymore. Listen, I took...
it's just too much energy put into that. Like, it's just too much energy to hate somebody and to take time to hate somebody. Like, a lot of times you scroll and, people say things that may rub you or disturb you the wrong way, and you see a post and you're just like, wow, that's crazy. And then you think, oh dang, I think they're freaking talking about me, or they're referring to my post. But really, they're not referring to your post. They just posting something how they feeling. And it's just people get in their feelings and they get caught up with everything. And I'm just like, and I see people going back and forth with it and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't have the energy for it half the time. I just like, usually when I see something negative, I try not to approach that,
Yeah.
especially politics. I try not to get into
Yeah,
politics
like I don't even
because it always
understand.
ends in a bad way.
Like
I just try to stay.
like yo, like chill, bro. Like y'all roasted the debate team. Y'all thought they were geeks. Look at them making that bread. Look at them making it, doing all that blah blah stuff like that. But anyways, that's not what. That's the thing is also, and I know that he was just talking about this with the posting. I just had somebody I was showing love to for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
After a little bit, it gets tiring. You can't show love to the same person if they're doing the same thing. By now, I would have thought somebody would have taken advantage of their talent and did something another way. Yeah. And if a lot of people want to be Cinderellas. Now, I want to tell you why I say that. And I'm not calling people goofy or, feminine or anything like stupid like that. They want to be Cinderella. The story of Cinderella is that the shorty wanted to go and be figured out. That's it. She wanted to go and get figured out. But what happened is she lost a shoe. So what happens, a lot of people don't understand when they say the shoe fits. It's a Cinderella story. Everybody wants the Cinderella. Like, listen, nothing is all about you. And everybody wants to catch on. So yes, I do be talking shit about y'all. I do. And if you want to be Cinderellas, the prince is here. I'm here. And if I'm telling you and your shoe fits, I'm sorry. Because I've been supporting you for so long. I've been out here. I've been the 7th dwarf for y'all motherfuckers. Whistle while you working, doing everything, holding it down. But there's some things that you have to understand. I can't do this forever. You have to show me the people that have been out here sharing your stuff, blowing you up, saying your name, holding you down. And you have to show me, I'm not saying you got to come to me and send me bread. You have to show me that the time that I invested in you was for real.
Yes.
But you can't show me that. And that's real love, bro. That's real love. Like, I really don't understand how people coming at me going crazy because I have been here for you, with you, waiting for you to take advantage of your talent. And I'm tired of you still doing the same shit and working backwards. I can't fuck with it. You know what I mean? I'm not even managing these motherfuckers. I'm not even.
It's frustrating.
You still working with that same mic? I got extra. It's okay.
Said I got extra.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. It's the passion talking.
With it. A lot of times in a lot of situations, I share a lot of people's stuff. I show love to a lot of people. And I have no problem with doing it because I'm passionate about music. I'm passionate about hearing variety of music and really, just spreading it as far as I can spread it, myself. But in a lot of cases, you share somebody else's post, and half of the time they don't even have the common decency to even hit a like on their own stuff. And that's crazy because you shared it for them, but they won't even hit a like on your own post. And it's crazy. And the ups and downs and just everything. And you see them running in circles. You're running in circles. You'll never get it done. Got your tongue when you're in the booth with dog. It's like riding down the street with the heavy fog. And I'm in the side seat, cut the beams on. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Come on, man. We're just running in circles, and you really think you're doing something, but you're really. And it's frustrating to see me and see talented artists do the same thing over and over again, and then see posts where they're frustrated that it's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere because you're doing the same thing.
And
I'm an artist that I see that myself. I do it sometimes, and I gotta pull myself
you gotta feel
back. Do something different.
One of the things that I did to create this whole platform or whatever the fuck people call it, right, was I had to take my own mistakes and show them this does not work. Okay, let's let me step back and let me look at this industry a different way. Let me follow somebody who has the talent and has a team. People forget that you need a team. People forget
Definitely.
that all the time. Listen, you don't have to like your team. All that
That-
small circle shit, okay, fine. You could keep that circle mad small.
yeah.
But what happens with small circles? People don't see you. So what you gotta understand is you have to keep your circle small, you right, but you have to keep your arms out. And keep your arms out for people who want to dap you, people that want to do this for you, people that want to hold it down, people that do this. And what I'm really tired is people is like, I'm just trying to fix my brakes. I can't go to that show right now. I'm trying to fix my brakes. I'm trying to fix my brakes.
Yeah.
You are you serious right now? You giving me the excuse of the world because you can't be on the grind? Listen, we all do it. We all get lazy. We all got that mental, like we all trying to live forever. But we know we not going to. The problem
Right.
is I don't want to go nowhere. I'm lazy. I'm sorry. I gained 50 pounds since I left the military. I'm good. Taco Bell got the big boxes. I'm there. I'm all day. And then when I have
Well,
that,
there.
yo, listen, just send me the number. We get back to this training thing. But but the thing is like when I'm sitting when I'm sitting here and I'm admitting that I'm lazy, that shit ain't got shit to do with your career. Because the shit is I care about yours. And you can't say what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense because guess what? I'm sorry, but I'm certified. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah, blah. But I don't throw that shit in nobody's face. I don't do
Exactly.
that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'm here, I'm showing love, blah, blah. Ay, dude, to get out, whatever, every damn language. But the thing is like people, um, and I know what the fuck we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what's really happening is even though that we don't notice, we really talking about what social media does to the emotional part, whether you are a musician or just a regular person.
Yeah. It'll definitely it's mind tricks. Everything you see, like, and you got to try not to take people's posts like personal and things like that. And the interaction, like everybody feels like they got an opinion or they got a thought about what it is that you're doing. And then a lot of people tend to take that personal when somebody responds um, or comments on it, and that's why I tend to try not to post too much stuff that's political or opinionated because it just opens a whole door for haters to just it's like a hater invite in a lot of
Yeah.
cases, but
Yep.
it's all a matter of how you take anything, any kind of message or any kind of comment or response. It's all a matter of how you look at it, that was kind of what my higher level was referring to with anything that you deal with in life. It's a matter of how you look at it and how you transition it in your mind whenever you take it. You take it in a positive way, take it in a negative way. But I try to take things in a positive way and keep elevating. And all the negative, I try to deflect away from the negative. If it's referring to me or people might say something about me, I disregard it. Because jumping in it and putting your comment in it is just giving them permission. Like you're literally giving them exactly what they want. So it's better for you to just disregard it, disregard that post, and just keep moving forward with what it is that you're doing. If you know what it is that you want to do and you know what direction you're going in, don't let anybody deflect you from that. And that's like the bad part about social media is that artists and people get just knocked
Yeah.
around by
It's
posts and
nuts.
stuff like
But you know what's
crazy.
crazy is that we got we got millionaires doing it, so it seems okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really funny out there. It's really funny. Yo,
It's real funny.
it's really
It's
funny
real
out
funny.
there. The guard
It's like they
code
make
red.
money off of that.
Yeah, exactly. We don't make money
They
off
make
of that.
money off of drama.
The guard code red is talking with us here at QSJRadio.com. Shout out to everybody listening. Hashtag mad love. You loving the interview so far. It's a vibe. Code red is about this. But listen, you have you seen the Wreck-It Ralph series, like the animation, like
No,
the Wreck-It Ralph, Wreck-It Ralph. So what's crazy is a lot of people don't understand that these animations give you like these messages. And Wreck-It Ralph 2 was about this relationship that kind of broke up because of the internet, right? And this dude, he tried to save like his whole life by trying to make money off the internet, right? And he kind of got conceited, right? He got conceited. He really thought he was doing what everybody was doing, like doing the dances, doing the cooks, and he was doing a whole bunch of shit, which is crazy because that's what people are doing now, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like doing a lot of things, which is crazy, and it's cool. But then there's the worst part of the internet, which you have to realize is the comments. The worst part of the internet is the comments. Not everybody loves you, bro. Not everybody loves you. And you have to understand that. And it really pisses me off that there's this whole bunch of communities out there that really are trying to tell you, hey, you need to love me. You need to love me. You need to love me. Look, I don't need to love you. Okay?
Yeah.
I accept you. I accept you, but I don't need that. I mean, I don't need to do that. And and shout out to everybody who don't give a fuck about them, because that shit takes a lot of strength, right? Because you don't want problems with people. Yeah, I don't want problems with my podcast community, but I have problems with them. I have problems with them because they don't want to progress. They stressing everybody out because they want to stay simple. They don't want to accept people who are doing, when I see people talking about how artists that are plus 30 doing songs, I'm like, they got a life right now. And I think that's the life that you relate to versus trying to listen to some new shit right now that you don't relate to. My kids be doing some dances that look like Fortnite dances, and I'm looking at them like, what's that? And and they don't know, they didn't live the life I live. You know what I'm saying? They didn't live the life I live. I'm like, you are not about that life. And then they hate that, but at the same time, it's like, it's the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Like, you're not about that life. And though I want you to take the music in and understand what's going on with the music and shit like that, but you have to understand, like, it's a different time when the legends have been, telling our story. And if it wasn't for them, just like parents who decided that they wanted to get out of somewhere, they paved a different way for these people. So I love y'all. I do. I swear I do. And everybody else, I swear I do. I really do. But it really pisses me off when people work backwards. And when I mean backwards, bro, it be our own people. How many times have you said that shit to yourself, to your family, to your co-workers? It be our own people.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, they laughing. And if you don't think they watching you, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you crazy. But I love them. I love them. I love what you're doing. It's awesome. Anyways, if you guys didn't know, the God Code Red does have a YouTube. Make sure you guys go ahead and go subscribe to that. Let's try to get him to 100 subscribers tonight. That'd be really cool for him.
Oh,
you know
that would be beyond.
Yeah, right? Like, oh shit, we did it. Go to his YouTube, subscribe. It's mad simple. And he don't spam you. Relax. Go over there and and show love, man.
That thing you were talking about earlier, and that's really why I made like bigger and better things. I made that song, and most people would think, I'm referring to music and trying to elevate stuff like that, but really is referring to like everyday people, like trying to get to, the next level in their life and excelling to those bigger and better things that you want, no matter how minor or how small, smallest thing is a big thing, whether it's a car, whether it's just, getting something different in your house
Yeah,
or going and getting some pictures taken or something,
yeah.
just bigger and better things and appreciating them,
It is that is
just live.
100. That's 100%. Listen, I came from the slums. I came from the slums. I am not in the slums right now. Okay, I love
I
my
heard that.
people. I
That's
love
big.
my. You feel me?
That's big.
I'm not in the slums anymore, and I did that off of a different grind that some people don't take, or that some people are not qualified for, and it's fine. But I don't throw that shit in their face. I'm literally from ducking gunshots to like what we
That's love,
where we eating at
man.
today, and I never knew that before. It was like cross your fingers of what we eating. I couldn't do that.
Man.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that for my kids. I couldn't do that for nobody. But and bigger and better things, right? That's what the
That's
vibe is.
deep. Yeah, you got the bigger and better things. You living different. You living the way that you want to live, and you escape what it is that you were in before. That's bigger and better things. That's what
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You know what I mean?
bigger and better
Like,
things,
what the
man.
fuck? What am I supposed to be doing? I tried to grow my hair to show my curls. You know what I'm saying? Let me live.
Yeah,
Let me live, bro.
yeah. Let me live.
Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Big shout out to everybody listening. We're gonna do one real quick journey of love, and then we're gonna get into this crazy ass fast round, man. Big shout out to everybody
Okay.
listening.
It's official. Code Red. Christina White. This our journey of love, man. Yeah. It's official. You gotta open up your heart and see the vision clear. Spreading musical love so pain disappears. All the hate and destruction inside the world, man. We gotta better our people, we gotta lend a hand. Gotta help the next man when he feeling down. Take him from the ground, elevate him to the clouds. Taking this journey of love with Christina White. That's a journey and vision they never painted right. But we live in this life, man, we live in sin. Gotta help the next man, gotta help him win. Cause the devil's on our back, we gotta get them all. Unifying this love so we can stay strong. Elevating our minds into another light. That's a vision of life that God painted right. That's a vision of life that we living in, right? Let me take you on this journey with Christina White. You gotta open up your heart, man, and take flight. With the right love, man, we can get it right. On a whole nother level with Christina White. Taking journeys through life so we can get it right. Open up your vision, you can see the pain clear. And every time I see the pain, I wanna shed a tear. Regulating the love throughout the world, man. Every time I see the struggle, wanna lend a hand. Yeah. Code Red. Christina White. It's our journey of love, man. It's official. Yeah.
That's that I'm in love with you.
One love.
That's that I'm in love with you, but I'm gonna make it about hip hop shit. But yo,
Yeah,
love, yo.
that one right there got a crazy story.
Does
That
it?
got a crazy story.
Oh man.
That journey of love that was created for Christina White, which I'm signed to her label right now, which is Over Records. She asked me to create that song for her reality show that she's actually over there in Nigeria filming right
Oh,
now.
that's
that she's
shorty.
putting together.
That's shorty. That does the review shit,
Couple
right?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried a couple of times to talk to her, but
Yeah.
that time zone is serious. But anyways, go ahead. Yeah. That time
Yeah, but
zone.
yeah, I made that journey of love for her. And then she asked me to join her Oba Records, which is an international record label, so she got artists all over the world, It's not a major label, but we're unified and we operate with a purpose, we're trying to build it up from the ground up, just like anything like No Limit Records or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're just
You
building
got
it
to
from the
start from
ground up and
sign
it's developing.
foundation. Ain't nobody trying to be
Yeah.
ain't nobody trying to be part of an add-on show. You feel me? Like nobody's trying to do that. A lot of people trying to get signed and stuff like that. But what you gotta understand is if you not understanding what you walking into, you just gonna fall on a line. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then you feel heartbroken. Like, oh, they just signed me. I'm gonna get my album. But what you don't understand is if you don't walk into that knowing what the fuck what house you going into. Now, when you walk into an independent label like Christina got, like
Yeah.
you know a lot of things. You're involved in a lot of things, and
Yeah.
and if you do not know how that moves, this could work out for people or not. Like this shit is over time. Somebody asking you to be part of their label at an independent level, you guys need to understand that they're working on a progress for you. You got it, and that's where the trust the process comes in. But if you're trying to get signed to Atlanta and stuff like that, you got to understand you have to you actually helping the house. You know when you got a crib and you trying to get the fence hooked up or try to get a pool, like they calling you to see if you're gonna be the pool boy, you're gonna be the maintenance person, you're gonna make this shit look good. Versus a new house where you put up the windows. You put up that foundation. You put up this thing. You the plumber, like you the and they don't care as long as you're doing good work. You will make that house work. Listen, I think I gotta stop talking. But anyways, big shout out to everybody listening. We got a problem right now.
We have now started our fast round where our guests are asked a few questions about themselves that they wouldn't expect us to ask. Don't worry, it's not like that. Hope you didn't think we were that underground.
So first things first, I don't know if they told you, these things are ridiculous. I'm sure that they try to tell you, but I do got one question from Status White. Let me go find that real quick. I'm hopefully he's in there. Yo, Eddie, thank you so much for the raid. A raid is when somebody gives you their viewers, and so now she brought her viewers over here for us from Chicago. So thank you to Edwina for doing that. So Status White is asking. Let me make sure I get that right. Top 5. Who's your top 5 rappers right now?
Top 5 rappers.
Why you laughing? He asked you this shit. He asked you
I
this.
say Eminem. I say Eminem, Jadakiss, Jay-Z, Biggie, Pop. Every time.
Oh,
Every time.
so
Until
that's
somebody
why.
changes it.
So that's why. Yo, a lot of people don't understand my top 5 includes Joe Budden. People do not understand why, but
Dang.
people do not understand why, and
that's different.
I tell you right now, like,
Hey, everybody got a different ear,
bro.
That's a fascinating part about a top 5. It really allows you to get into somebody's ear and see what they hear. It's always
Like, oh, he
different.
said Joe Budden. Why? Like Joe, pump it up. Like, no, not pump it up, bro. Because when you follow somebody, especially when you following M, right? When you following Jada. So if you follow Jada, then you already know that he had an album right before pandemic, right? A lot of people don't understand that he dropped that album right before pandemic. He was dedicating it to his uncle, right? It was crazy. It was bananas, right? So a lot when people are like, "Yo, Jada is the verses," look, bro, he's been doing this, and then if you following Jada like that, then you know about his protege, which is Nino Man. And
Nino Man.
Yep, he's doing this thing right, blah blah. So, but you know what I'm saying? They trying to save
I mess
you.
with that Millie's he brought on. I kind of mess with him right now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But what people don't understand is these top fives are for real. Like they either following, they're trying to, like, people are really involved in this. Like somewhere, some way, these people have involved their life with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I got Eric Artist asking, what independent artist would you love to work with?
What independent artist I would love to work with? Well, I got one. I'd love to work with Status White one time. I know I'd love to work with him. When I get to that opportunity. Also, Prescott, Missouri.
Ooh, he right there around
Stephanie
your way though.
Stephanie Roy. I'm
Okay.
working on that. Stephanie Wood. I'm working on that. I'm trying. Let's
Wow.
see how that works. I mean, C Will is dope. I mean, I could have a laundry list of them.
Wow.
Like, wow.
That's a lot
There's
of
so
people.
there's so many artists I listen to on a daily basis, especially independent. I listen
Yeah.
more independent artists. And it's crazy because the independent artists have completely flushed out even thought of industry. Outside of Jadakiss and Millie's, I don't listen to industry. I listen to complete independent artists um, most of the time. I mean, they're on my daily playlist, so and I love them. There's just so many that I would love to work with and love to create something with. But like with everything, when it really comes to working with artists, you got to see if your style fits. Um, what's their approach? What kind of song could you create? Will your sounds blend together properly? So even though I might want to work with them, our styles might not link together to
Yeah.
make an actual dope song.
But
So
you
there's a
know,
lot of things to look into.
there is, but you know, at the end of the day, like, people don't understand chemistry until you put shit together. You know, like, people got to understand you cannot have warm water and cold water and not understand what it feels like when they're together unless you try. So when people are knowing each other's temperature, they really don't know, you know, like, and what I'm saying is a lot of these artists that you just mentioned, I played them on my show. I played them before.
Oh,
Stephanie, definitely a high voice right now. She's been rocking out for like 2 years. Prescott is the homie. Prescott brought me a very talented shorty, Bossy V, who's been developing for a long time. She's really a boss. And there's been a lot of people that I rock with that you just mentioned that I do believe that if y'all sat down or maybe even visited each other, the mask are off. I think that y'all will create some album shit. Like
yeah.
I'm not even fronting. There's a lot of people that they mentioning in chat. A lot of people they mentioning in chat that I'm mad at. So I'm not gonna say their names. But and I'm mad because of that shit. That I'm telling you, like, they working backwards. But they're really talented people that they comparing you to, or because if they naming these artists, they believe that your level of barnism is out there. I don't got a word for it, bro. I was just saying that. Yo, Eric, you feel me? Like, come on, some of these motherfuckers
Hey,
are stupid. But
the crazy part is I still feel like I got a lot of work to do, and I think that's why I really listen to the Millie's right now because
mm,
his style is very different. The way he assembles his bars is different. It's a whole different type of delivery. Um, and that's basically how I assemble anything. You got to be versatile. You can put me on a fast track, a slow track. I got to be able to switch it up. I got to be able to come with different approaches. So I probably got like 3 or 4 different styles. I got the kickback style, and then how I rap on the Guard album, and then how I'm rapping now. It's like 3 different styles. Like it's
oh, so
constantly
he's ready.
changing.
He's ready. And that's what's up. So, like, a lot of people are trying to save you from the questions I'm trying to ask you. I don't think they are coming up with any more questions. So here we go. If you guys don't if you guys want to save him from these dumbass questions, make sure you guys are in the chat and asking questions. So here is mine. If I can't get to a 10, like if I can't get to 10 questions, then they win. But my
Dang.
first question is cereal soup why or why not?
Cereal soup, why or why not? Why? You said, is it why or why not?
No, like it's cereal soup. I'm telling you.
Cereal soup.
Yeah,
Cereal, yeah. It's gone. Cereal soup.
it's
You
cereal
said
soup.
you mean like oatmeal?
Yeah, like fucking frosted flakes. What the fuck? Like cereal. Like, oh, you must be one of them motherfucking
Yeah.
almond milk drinking motherfuckers. Fuck you talking about cereal? Like, it's it's yo, it's cereal soup, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, cereal soup. Oh, I heard that completely wrong. You see how my
God
ears work?
damn.
Dang, my ears is crazy right now.
Nah, you good.
No, cereal is not soup.
Okay.
No.
Karen Bodden out of Wisconsin is asking, where in North Carolina are you?
I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, we out there in Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
They trying to save you. They coming up with random shit. Somebody's gonna ask you like your favorite color here in a minute. What is the sexiest and least sexiest name that you ever came across?
For myself or for somebody else?
I mean, for you, like
For myself?
what was the sexiest name you ever saw, or the least sexiest?
Probably Sexy Bad. One of my songs.
The song.
I say Sexy Bad, man. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's just something that I say is a female empowerment statement. You know what I'm saying? She's sexy, she's bad at the same time because she's independent. You know what I mean? And she holds her own, but at the same time, she's about her business. So she's sexy bad.
Yo, big shout out to Rich Alexander in the building. Big Sleep is in here. Fayetteville is in here. What's up?
Yes, sir.
So let me ask another one. What is the most ridiculous fact that you know?
The most ridiculous fact I know.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a heavy one. The most ridiculous fact that I know. That got me stumped. Because there's a lot of ridiculous stuff in this world.
Yeah. Big shout out to everybody listening in. I didn't mean to do that to you.
There's a lot of ridiculous stuff in this world. So, ridiculous fact.
Wow. If you guys didn't know, this is the point. The point is that these motherfuckers are not ready for these dumbass questions. I'm trying to tell y'all.
These questions got me on brain freeze. The most ridiculous fact.
Listen, let me X this out. We can come back to that. All right. My classic question right here. All right. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. Only when you put it in a bun.
What the fuck? You put it.
And even then, it's not a sandwich.
Is a hot dog?
You can't even consider it as a sandwich.
What the fuck is a hot? What
No,
is a hot dog? A sandwich? Yo, is what?
It's not a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
But if you put it in a bun, it might become a sandwich.
But if you put it in it's a what? Okay.
It's a perspective. It's got to be a perspective. Like, is it a hot dog by itself? It's not. Of course, it's not a sandwich. But then when you put it in a bun, it might change your perspective on that.
Big shout out to since we're talking about food and Karen Bodden is like, we got to save this dude. What is your favorite comfort food? Your favorite?
Favorite comfort food? Probably pizza.
Ooh.
Probably pizza.
Does it have to be?
I tend to eat that a lot, Yep.
Does it have to be mom and pop, or does it, does it have to be from commercial? Or is it any pizza? Oh, big shout out to everybody listening. It has to be mom and pop. Is it mom and pops, or is it like commercialized pizza?
Probably mom and pops is probably the best.
Yeah, for real. Not even one front. Shit, mad expensive though, but it's all good, bro. Like, look at that dough. Look at that. That's yo. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
If animals could talk, what?
Which one would be the rudest?
Probably the jackass.
Oh shit.
The donkey.
Yeah. For real though. For real, the donkey. Oh shit. Yo, these motherfuckers like the most. If we had a survey, the number one answer was like cats. But yo, shout out to the donkey. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Just completely crazy.
Completely crazy. True story though. True story. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
A hell of a lot of them.
Y'all gotta save this dude. I try to tell y'all.
Probably about 100. I don't.
Y'all better go on Google right now and find like questions to ask guests or something, because I'm not fucking around. He's gonna get another dumb question right now. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Wax. I don't know.
Said wax.
That's what it looked like to me.
Oh my god!
I don't mess with peanut butter. That's what it looked like is wax. I don't.
Yo,
an offshore name other than a common name. I don't know.
Nice. Karen Bodden is asking, where would you like to perform in the world?
Wow, that's a good one. Actually, where I would like to perform, if I could perform anywhere in the world one time, the thought of actually being, in Madison Square Garden,
Ooh,
where Jay-Z did his thing,
yeah,
and actually being able to do that, that would probably be the biggest highlight performance of my life, just for the simple fact of being able to perform in a shadow that freaking big.
yeah.
Even if you're not a feature or the headliner, just to be on that stage and be able to say I did that, like, that'd be major.
Yeah. Shout out to that. Wow. That's humbling right there. That's humbling. What would be the worst buy one, get one free sale of all time? Y'all gotta save this dude.
Condoms.
Buy one, get one free. I swear to God, yo. Yeah.
That'd probably be bad because it's kind of like you're trying to, you're trying to promote me going after another one after I get done with the first one. That's that's a lot going on.
Yo, shout out to that. Oh my God. Karen Bodden said, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Hey, yo, y'all freaks. Shout out to y'all though. Oh, my boy Studio Steve, he's trying to save you. He was like, what are some of your heroes or your idols?
Probably my biggest idol is probably Jay-Z, Jadakiss. Those are really the ones that I kind of look up to, kind of look at,
Mm.
as for inspiration or motivation in any kind of way, when it comes to life. I really admire also like Denzel Washington and
Mm.
everything that he's doing. How he was an actor, and he still is an actor, and how he has these just powerful movies, but at the same time he's a spokesperson, and he's coming out as a motivational speaker, and I really admire that as well. People that just really expand themselves beyond just their original craft. So I really definitely salute them.
Yo, you guys good? You guys good? Karen Biden asks, "Do you give back to your community?" I think earlier you touched on this. Do you give back to your community, and how do you do that?
I mean, I really can't say that I directly give back to my community, but as far as being emotionally, you know, attached to a lot of people that go through a lot of things, um, as far as, uh anything that they might need, my inbox is always open. So I'm always open to, embrace people in their situations, because sometimes a lot of people go through a lot of things. And a lot of times they hit my inbox looking for advice. So, I try to give them the best insight that I possibly could. So outside of being just an artist, I'm a motivator. So, anytime somebody feels down and depressed and feels like, they don't know the way, I try to open up my ear always to people that are in need. Um, because, like I said, the biggest thing that motivates me about music is the simple fact that I had a relative, of mine, that actually hung itself
Oh,
to that triple X, suicide song.
wow.
And ever since that, it gave me direction with my music, and really trying to, empower people and give people something to look at, whenever they feel like they're in that type of corner to where they want to take their own life, and give them some of that code red that's going to pull them back. So, that's how I try to help the people around me and try to help the community, as being a motivator and being there no matter the hate, no matter what they feel about me, however they feel about me. My heart is always open, and I'm always open to listen to people, and help people out through any kind of struggle situation that they might be going through. But as far as hands on, I work a lot. I do a lot of work because I got to be at work for my wife, because right now she's at home. So I spend a lot of time at work. So I try to do what I can for the community, though. And I embrace any kind of opportunity to do anything as far as the community, and giving back in that aspect.
Yo, I think we're gonna we're gonna end that fast round right there. I can't go past that. I was about to send you on a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. But yes,
Oh,
I was about to do it to you. I was about to do it to you. But yeah, that's a big impact right there, especially when things happen suddenly like that, and it changes your direction. But yeah, good job on that fast round. And everybody in the chat too. Thank you so much for asking these questions to our guest here, Code Red. The guard Code Red, you can subscribe to him on the YouTube. He is on Instagram as well. You could look him up as Christopher Bailey on there, and just all over the place. How do you feel about like reaching out to people and a fan, like potential fans and people in the comments? Do you do that, or is it like, I just got social media, don't really hit me up, I'm not gonna hit you back? like,
no, I feel like I'm consistent with that. I feel like the people, we are a movement together. It's
mm,
not just me. It's not just me creating these songs. It's everybody and their experiences and things that they go through. I can simply take a situation to where, I'm having a conversation with somebody, and somebody might be feeling a certain type of way, and it might give me inspiration to create a song. So we all create this music together. So I feel like interaction with your fan base. And I wouldn't even call them fans because we're all people in this world, and I take that into consideration every day. So even though they listen to my music and they share my music, I share their stuff as well. So we're interactive as one, and try to stay in communication with them as much as possible. I can quickly identify anybody that I say is hashtag music family because those are the people that are closest to me as far as the music is concerned, and they empower me and motivate me as well as me motivating them. So we work as one to elevate together in this world. So I feel like interaction is a big key, you know, especially in today's society with social media. You can't just bank on the music by itself, and that's what a lot of artists tend to do is they drop the song and then they're just like, nobody's sharing my stuff, nobody's listening to my stuff. Well, they don't have no personal relationship with you. You send it to their inbox and you say, hey, I just dropped a new song, but you never been on one of my posts, and you never even said hi to me, but you want me to listen to this song, is what I'm getting at. So I mean, through your interaction with people that listen to your music, it builds your name familiar with them as well as your name, or as well as their name familiar with you. So that way, when you do share that music and you put it out there, your name sticks out when you're scrolling because there's so much scrolling on that screen that when I get to scrolling, who you are, and I'm not used to seeing you, I'm just gonna scroll over it unless it's something that really catches my attention. But usually people, that their names stick out, I usually stop every time I see it. So that's really the difference in interaction and non-interaction. You know, that's why I try to interact with everybody as much as possible.
Yo, big shout out to everybody listening. Wow. I got people in here that didn't realize who I was talking to. Yes, it's Christopher Bailey, the one that be showing mad love to everybody. That's him.
Much love, man.
He's in here. Make sure you show love to the Facebook, to the YouTube, and everything like that. He's out there. Um, but yeah, like I think we talk a lot about a lot. What's coming up for you? What should we be looking forward to seeing from Code Red?
So right now I'm working on this album Global, and uh that's really what I'm putting together for Christina, right? Christina White and Oba Records is my first album with them. That's officially what I'm working on and dropping that. And the biggest part about this is it collaborates with her movement and what she was doing and what she's working on, as well as, how I am as an artist. So we're bringing it together in one, and it's called Album Global. So it's more about passionate music. So a lot of people are probably wondering, like, Go Red keeps dropping all this emotional music. But I'm focusing in on passionate music and creating passionate music, that can motivate and empower people throughout the course of the world, and my goal is global. So that's pretty much why I called it, Album Global, so I could expand myself further and have a wider mind. Outside of that, for the hardcore listeners, I'm trying to assemble, a more hardcore and not so emotional type of EP to follow that up so they can hear me on some really lyrical stuff and not so much emotional stuff, and I'm starting to assemble that now. I'm not legit on the title, but it's definitely going to be something very different, um, and it's going to be a different approach. As I said, I switch my styles a lot, so um, I can rap on some passionate, emotional stuff, but I can also go on, a more hip hop, rugged type of style. So
Ah,
that's really what I'm trying to bring on that. Um, Outside of that, it's just a lot of promotion, a lot of interaction with different people, um, as far as the interviews and everything like that. Um, I know I got an interview coming up with DJ Immortal that's coming up.
Yeah,
Um,
November
but
what?
really just prepping for next
Yeah, I
year.
seen that. I seen that. November
Really
what?
just
10th?
prepping for next year.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely seeing a lot of things that is going on. I'm going to I'm gonna hit Eric up with this secret thing that I got. So you probably gonna get busy. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the love I got, especially for people that have been grinding heavy. And one of the biggest things that I caught out of this, and I'm sure that everybody who has been listening from the beginning is a lot of helping others. And if you guys don't
Yeah.
understand that, if that's the part of this thing that a lot of unsung heroes don't understand. Like we help a lot of people. Like I've helped a lot of radio people. I've helped a lot of podcast people. I do a lot of other things, and I feel that because I rather that somebody takes some type of my advice and move forward and then see the results. I used to see it a lot with certain people, and they named them in the chat, but I really don't feel like they have the honor to come out my mouth anymore. And a lot of the y'all don't understand that I've seen these people develop and then go backwards, and my whole thing is to watch people become commercial and to be enough that this whole thing is feeding the family, and imagine the music doing what it's supposed to be doing, captivating the people, holding it down, saving lives, making you money. Cause at the end of the day, making you money. Like, yo,
Yeah.
like I don't care if I'm a number one in somebody's radio station. That shit better be bread. At the end of the day, it doesn't have to come from that radio station. But the thing is because I was that the bread comes after, and I need people to understand that passion. And if my advice helped you, then you gotta understand I don't expect nothing from you. I don't expect a thank you. I don't expect none of it. But the advice that I gave you, you understood now that that's what it was for. And I think that that's what you do, especially in your journey, and you see a whole bunch of people. So I really fucks with that. That's that energy. That's that same energy.
I appreciate
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
I try to do that, and I try to help. There's a lot of people that I help, but I don't elaborate on that, and I don't really talk about it, behind doors or in my inbox and the things that I do for them, and I don't mention them on any post or say, hey,
Yeah.
I did this or hey, I
Yeah,
did
I
that.
don't need
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Because
saying? We don't need
that's
that.
just not. I,
I don't need that. I don't need that.
I don't.
I f-
Yeah.
if I
But I
fucks with
definitely
you,
try to look out for them.
you feel me? Like and I fucks with that because if I fucks with you, okay, and I'm
Yeah.
talking, people gotta understand the term. If I mess with you like that, and you don't mess with me
Yeah.
like that, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna show you that love. I'm still gonna show you that,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go ahead and probably it might even be our separation present. It might be my resignation from being even fucking with you anymore. I'm gonna hand you over to the next dude because I feel like since you ain't taking my situation serious, I'm gonna hand you over to somebody else, and and I hope the best for you because that's what I always wanted. I wanted the best for you. And a lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand that. Listen, I will tag a whole bunch of artists right now and tell y'all that y'all slipped. Y'all had the talent. Y'all was going mad far. Y'all blamed y'all baby mother. If you blame your baby mother, I'm sorry, bro. I can't fuck with you. Like, I can't do it. You can't tell me this. I'm doing. Listen. But anyways,
That's
let's
that's
not do
like with
this.
a fashion.
I'm
I
like
was gonna say
crazy.
that's where the passion kicks in for me because it shouldn't really be, focused down on like the fame aspect. And that's where a lot of people get it confused is that they're focusing on, oh, my song didn't blow up, and how many streams did I get, and this, that, and the third. I mean, when you're really passionate about this and you really enjoy doing it, like you just get in this zone that can't nobody mess with, and that's the zone that everybody needs to like get into. Is the way you focus on the actual, craft itself, and let everything else develop around it, rather than trying to get what the craft has to offer before you actually develop the
Hmm.
craft. Develop the craft, listen, learn, grow, and expand, because there's a lot to learn, and I still got a lot to learn. There's a lot of things that I don't know how to do as far as the music industry is concerned, but I just try to open up my ears, and I try to listen, and I try to take advantage of opportunities, like the opportunity that you have given me, like the opportunity E. Rich has given me, to just be here tonight and just really embrace this opportunity, and take advantage of
I mean, at the end of the day, like, and I really hope that down the line and stuff like that, that you talk to people who care about you. You know, there's gonna be some dumbass fucking interviews you're gonna do, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck did I just do that for? But the people that care about you, this is this is home to the unsigned artists. I've been telling people all the time. I don't care how you sound in the studio. I don't care about your mic. I don't care about your masters. I don't care about all that, because at the end of the day, we all throwing demos out there, and we
it.
wishing
Okay.
and we hoping somebody really catches on. I'm not with the shits where the levels are good, the this and that, the da da da. Like, I really be playing some really mastered by magical people shit, and people are like, that shit sound crazy. It's stupid. Da gotta. Like, you don't know what you talking about. Just shut the fuck up and listen. They telling you a story. They trying to tell you their life. Let them write the book. If you not
Yeah.
trying to read the book, then why the fuck you staring at it? I'm tired. Listen. Thank you
I
so much,
like that energy.
bro. I be trying to tell them.
And
I be trying to tell them. Listen, Christopher Bailey, for those who don't know, Code Red, the guard, Code Red, all over the place. Thank you so much for coming on here. And we definitely are gonna look out for you. We already got 2 of your singles playing on our 24-hour rotation at qsjradio.com.
That's
And
dope.
that's just
Thank you.
spinning. That's just
That's
spinning. This
dope.
is like, even when we talking right now, it's just spinning. So we definitely are
Nice.
gonna show love to you. Look out for we have a special sometime in December. I might I might hit you up. You might be somewhere ranked up in our top 100. I don't know. Hint hint.
Man.
Um Cause you came hard. You
Dope.
came hard. All my peoples always introduced me to you. So that's love too. So, shout out
Wow.
to, yeah, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you
I,
doing something right. Maybe you got the right Boricua behind you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. I swear to
most of
God.
the time, most of the time, I'm like ignorant to my own success.
But that's what
So
it
I'm like,
is too. That's what it
I
is
just,
too. A lot of people want that first cousin to love their hip hop album. Your first cousin don't even like you. Like, why you want? Don't worry about that. They don't care about you. They don't even call your
okay.
mom Titi. Like, the fuck. But anyways, yo, I'm wilding right now. My bad. My bad. But Code Red, it's been a pleasure. If you guys haven't yet, we'll
Yeah.
definitely get all this information out to you guys. The Code Red on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow on that Instagram. I'm sure that SoundCloud is still popping right now.
Yes.
Singles are coming out lately. I think I was supposed to get some hidden shit, but I didn't. It's okay. We're gonna go and close out with Same Energy, because you feel it. We got the same energy. We fuck.
Yes, sir.
Fuck these people. Yo, happy Halloween. If I don't talk to you,
You
happy
too.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Celebrate all this shit that everybody's gonna reach and tell you not to, because it's the white man shit. No, get the kids out there. They haven't been able to trick or treat in a while. Relax. Okay, happy Thanksgiving, people. You know, some of us don't have our family members because of the COVID shit. All right, stop fucking doing that to the human thing. We created this shit so we could celebrate each other. Relax. All right.
Tough.
I think I'm done. I'm done. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you had a good time. We had a good time here. We had a good time.
I did.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk
Thank
soon.
you.
And definitely when the album releases, hit me up like at least a month before so we could get real good with the promo. And I'm gonna hit people up with that and things like that. Yo, Code Red, man, make sure you guys follow.
Yes.
Same.
You know, man, people try to give you negative energy, but I ain't with that. I need that positive energy. Yeah. Code Red. It's official. Same energy, man. Yeah.
How you wanna try and feel some way towards me?
Yeah.
Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
Same energy, man. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me. Tell me,
Come on.
when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
I try to keep a fresh mind when I'm in the booth. But these people got me lost, got me seeing truth. All that negative energy that you kicking, man, it's like you on the mound, pitching with an open hand. And I'm the catcher throwing signs, pay attention, fam. I'm trying to teach you how to win, son. But you running in circles, you'll never get it done. Cat got your tongue when you're in the booth with dog. It's like riding down the street with the heavy fall. And I'm in the side seat, cut the beams on. Tired of living in the dark, man. Gotta elevate your mind to a better plan. All that hate that you throwing, you'll never see the light. Always seeing the post, but never hit the light. It's like painting a picture you never see, right? Try to paint a picture you can see. That same energy you bringing on the scene, son. That's the same energy when they pull the gun. Trigger empty, so you shooting out blanks now. You can't see the sun blocked by them hated clouds.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Code Red, we're gonna go ahead and let you go and let the song ride out. We'll definitely talk to you soon, family. All right.
Yes, sir.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
Can't drive stick, son, if you can't clutch. It's like an empty clip, son, when you pick it up. Try to load it in your gun and you're shooting blank. It's like Mike Tyson fighting gets a featherweight. Guaranteed he knocked that man out of his freaking place. But heavy hitters never lay down. It's like you teeter-totter life when you're hating now. You're being patient with the hating, but you're falling down. It's like the weights on your shoulders as you're falling down. You're on the ground looking up, now I got the crown. Let me show you how to elevate. A better mind guaranteed to be a better way. It's like you're sitting in a room with the light strong. There's a monster in the closet with the knife drawn. And you're yelling for your mom, cut the lights on. Let me show you that there's nothing there. If you open up your mind, you can see it clear. All that negative energy, just a waste of time. It's like the turtle in their hair at the finish line. All that work you put in was just a waste of time.
Some way towards me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
Yeah, I don't want to give me that verse.
Tell me why you wanna feel some kind of way towards me. Tell me, when I'm just giving you the same energy you gave me.
The Guard, Code Red, QSJ Radio. What up? Shout out to everybody who was in here. Lolly. That shit was lolly, right? I'm sorry it was too much. I was too much. I promise you. It was the passion talking. I just caught the vibe with Code Red. And I already knew, you know, like, the demographic that he's on there, like, you know, they want that rah rah jump around shit crunk, and he got bars for days. I appreciate a lot of people that said a lot of artist names that you know, maybe he should work with, and things like that. But there's things that I really need y'all to understand. You can't work backwards. You can't do it. I spent a lot of time here giving out so much free knowledge that continuously, still to this day, will work, and nobody wants to do it. I can't gas an artist to go and work with people who will just hold them back. I can't do it no more. I've been out here. I've been watching. People asking me, where you been? I've been here. I've been rocking out. I've been listening to artists. Nah, I haven't seen you on the show. Well, guess what? I'm a father. I'm freshly retired from the Navy. I got to deal with real shit. There's no more outlet for QSJ. This was an outlet, and I utilized this so you guys can have an outreach. But I had to put the family first. I had to. For me. Okay, I missed a couple of weeks here, a couple of weeks there. We still got the show. We still got QSJRadio.com. We still really out here putting together a bunch of things. November 10th, I'm supposed to be somewhere in Newport News holding it down for y'all. And what? Yeah, I don't know that because y'all not following on the Instagram. Y'all started unfollowing your boy, but I'm still putting myself in a position so you can have access to where I know. That's what I do this for. I do this so you can have access to what I know. The fuck am I going to do? How is this going to work for me? I want to give a shout out to Stream Team Mad La out there on Twitch. We've gone through a lot of changes, but they have been holding it down. Shout out to Raw Zone out of Queens. They have been adding us to their playlist. It's a big venue right there. That's a big podcast area right there. Shout out to DTF Radio. Wow. Didn't know I was going to be part of that. Amazing, amazing, amazing things, man. You know, it's so crazy when people don't understand that I get inspired by these artists. You have to understand that part. That part. I want to give a shout out to Superstar J. Yes, DJ Superstar J. I've been rocking out when he started his own little platform, shit like that. I want to give a shout out to all my Bronx internet radio stations. It's been such a crazy world where I have so many people who have developed such an impact, and their friendship means so much. And yes, I'm mentioning people that, yes, are famous. Yes, people that I can call my people. Shout out to Eric Rivera out of 50 Cent's Green Light production team. Yes, when I'm trying to tell people that it's a real deal, people can't do that if they don't have the access. Who is Traffic Light? Who is Dave? Who is QSJ? Why does he and how does he? But you wait for a live. You wait for a live. You wait for a stream. to know who the fuck I am? That's not cool. You know, a few days ago, I got a call from Eric Artis. And even though he was on, a business talk, I knew he wanted to talk to me. But I think maybe I sounded drowsy or maybe I sounded like I had a headache or something like that, but he really just wanted to talk to me. And see that's a friend. That's a friend. That's somebody who really just cares about you. And for everybody else who talks to me on the daily, they know I sound tired. I'm done. If I'm not wilding and having jokes, like I had too much of the whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not an alkie. I'm just in the house. I'm good. Relax. But that's good people. That's good people. His wife, good people. The kids, good people. Like the kids. Who the fuck ever says that shit? Like the wife, the husband, and the kids, they're good people. Like you have to really know these people. You have to really know these people. And you might only know a certain people like that. You might only know a certain amount of people like that. But you got to know them. I had this confrontational post, like I always do. Christopher Bailey is in the chat right now. What's up, family? Thank you so much. I'm on my vent shit. I'm on my vent. But I was, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a place here. This is home to the unsigned artists. This is not a fucking slogan. This is real. People think I'm crazy. They're like, you gotta watch who you play. No, I don't. What are you talking about? It's unsigned artists. They trying to get somewhere. They trying to be heard. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everybody. Oh, we got this. We got that for you. We got a free. And I love them. I swear to God, I love the community that was built. Now, let me tell you guys something. There's thousands of them. Thousands. Thousands. And if y'all keeping y'all hands on only 10, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You know this already, though.
Trust me.
You know this. You can't do 10 people and think, look, I can't do this. Don't do this right. Don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. Don't do that right now, traffic. Don't do that. Just end the stream. I got the Madhouse in the building. What's up? Yo. I can't do this right now, man. Don't do it. Just don't put spit bars in the chat. Don't do that. Look. I be trying to tell people I've been doing this for years. Before the heartbreak and the tears. Before I let everything out and I ain't care about none, especially fear. Like I've been doing this for a long time. A long rhyme, a long verse, yes, in a long time. They ain't never knew the flow would get this edible. When I do this shit, it's unforgettable. I've done loved a lot of people in my life. Done told them everything, the wrong and right. But they ain't never want to do this and recite. They said I didn't live really that life like I took the Uncle Sam way. That's what they really do. They really say I sick of Amway. Well, you gotta take another verse, another lurse, and do everything and pray on the hearse in the back of somebody you never been there. Hold on to life, you never real care. Everything is crazy when you don't understand it. It's been I'm saying too much on that one round. They say I'm crazy, so it's one sound. I do this thing, so it's a lot. Since oh shit, I need them on the verse. They like, don't do this to them. Don't do this right now. Don't hold them around. Don't do this right now. Hold up. Stop doing that dumb shit. Stop doing that dumb shit. Stop doing that dumb shit. Don't do that dumb shit. Don't do that dumb shit. As long as you don't do that dumb shit, you good. Oh shit. Stop. You can't do that dumb shit.
Hey, Rick and Thad.
Yo. Don't do that dumb shit. I tried to tell him. Don't do that dumb shit. Yo, don't do that. Yo, you stupid. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You good.
Purchase your tracks today.
You good, don't do that dumb shit. I'm trying to find something right here. You know, you skimming through shit. Yeah. Yo. Don't do that shit. I'm being stupid right now.
You can put me on airplane mode. You still got
Nah, don't do. I know. It sound like it. Don't worry. It's just the mic. The mic is making me sound better.
Brand new caddy.
Oh, this shit poppy as fuck.
Hey.
I just trying to make sure they understand. Listen. I just want to make sure they understand, you know what I mean? That's a badass mic. Nah. That's that income tax check mic, you feel me? Yeah. Y'all feel me? Am I in the mood right now, though? Am I in the mood? Yo. Like, I could sit down and I could talk about a lot of things. How many times I threw out the wedding ring. How many times I gave up on all the ships, and I mean relationships, when I really didn't give a shit. I could talk about that time as a young father, where sometimes I looked at them and didn't bother. But it was really me, it was really going with mother, cause I didn't really want to other another. Yep, I done blurted a verse out. They say that I'm cursive, but I don't see the script out. The thing is, I don't really know. And that's why I created this show. First thing I remember, the first time I recorded this thing and I talked about everything. I mean everything, and it was sloppy. Little people didn't understand a lot of things, so they really couldn't stop me. I'm holding it down, doing everything and folding now. They say that I'm crazy, so I'm holding down. See, this is what happens when you freestyle. So they just really smile. So I just wanna connect with myself and tell myself to really give up on the things that don't matter to you. So you could really, right? Like, I just wanna hold on to that thing. I just wanna hold on to that. And I just wanna hold on to that thing. Yeah. Look, when I come with that high pitch, they think that I'm going off my Mitch. I'm Richie, but I don't really feel like I'm rap rich. I'm flavor out. But I know that I'm solo cause I'm Hispanic. Doesn't mean I rock with adorable, man. My seasoning is different cause I like the past. Everything that I do, man, I bring it fast. They say I'm crazy when I do it. Oh shit. Yo, look. I said I've been trying to get that nonsense on the verse, but you know he lives life's kind of I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You know what they said? They said don't do that. Christopher Bailey, Code Red. That's what he said. He was like, yo, Trevor, you still do verses? I could do a verse. Yo, that's a nice ass beat right there. Yo. Hola. You ever just like forget a beat? What's this? Yo, I've been bat signaled. I was literally bat signaled. Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hola. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you from New York, you're supposed to be wildin'. Can I get one verse? Can I get one more verse? Listen. Look. Yo. Ooh. Nah, I gotta lie. Nah, you can't do that. You're not about that. Yo, Bailey, what's up? Thank you so much. Yo, let's get that boom back. That basic shit. Look, from the top rope, I try to tell him a little. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's stop that shit. Thank you guys so much. Oh my God. Stop recording it.
He's so in love and he's mad about it. Mad love. That's why we say, come on, man, you already know. Mad love.
Yo, Chris, we definitely gonna link up again and stuff like that. Don't be a stranger, you know what I'm saying? You gotta single out. That definitely let us know. And you know, do the moves. If you wanna move through the team that got us together anyway, you know, we definitely do that. And yeah, just keep doing your thing, keep contenting, keep creating. And, you know, just keep doing your thing. And I've seen, like, you show a lot of love to a lot of people. Just keep doing that thing. And I definitely know that a lot of things are going to work out. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much. YouTube, thank you so much.